We all think we have time. Time to fix things, time to follow our dreams, time to call the people we love. But one day, we wake up and realize life didn't wait for us. This is the story of Evan Cole, 34 years old, living in a small apartment in Chicago. He had a job he didn't love, friends he rarely saw, and a dream he quietly buried years ago. He used to be an artist. But now, he was just another man behind a screen, answering emails, meeting deadlines, living for the weekend. Every morning, his alarm rang at 6:30, and every morning he hit snooze. 10 more minutes, then 20, and the day began without him again. One day, while on the train to work, he saw a young street musician playing guitar on the platform. Evan watched him, frozen. The man wasn't rich, but he was alive. That image stayed with him all day. At work, his boss yelled at him for missing a report. He laughed awkwardly, apologized, and went back to his desk. He opened a file, but his eyes drifted to the reflection on his computer screen. Tired eyes, lifeless expression. He barely recognized himself. That night, while scrolling through old photos, he found one from 10 years ago, him on a small stage, paint on his hands, smile bright, heart free. Back then, he used to say, "I just want to create something that makes people feel alive." What happened to that man? Where did he go? Evan didn't sleep much that night. He lay there staring at the ceiling, listening to the ticking clock. Each tick sounded like life whispering, "You're losing time." The next morning, he got up earlier than usual. He went for a walk. The city was quiet. For the first time in years, he noticed how the sunlight hit the buildings, how the air felt crisp, how alive everything seemed. Except him. He'd stopped by a coffee shop, ordered a drink, and sat by the window. A man at the next table was talking to his daughter about chasing dreams. "Don't wait too long, kid," the man said. "One day, you wake up, and you're out of time." Evan froze again. The universe was speaking. But was he ready to listen? Days turned into weeks. He started painting again, at first secretly, then passionately. He'd paint at night after work, while the world slept. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was him coming back to life. But the world didn't make it easy. His boss noticed his distraction. His friends mocked him. "You're too old to chase dreams." Even his landlord complained about the paint smell. It was chaos. But inside, something beautiful was happening. He was finally awake. One evening, he decided to share one of his paintings online. No expectations, no filters, just honesty. Titled it, "The Man Who Slept Through His Own Life." Within hours, the post went viral. Thousands of people commented, "This feels like me. Thank you for waking me up." That night, Evan cried. Not because of the attention, but because he realized how many people were living half asleep, just like he was. Chasing comfort instead of purpose. Existing instead of living. He quit his job 2 months later, sold his apartment, rented a small studio by the lake. He painted every day, not for fame, but for peace. And for the first time in his adult life, he felt truly alive. One morning, as he watched the sunrise, a little boy walking with his mom stopped beside him. "Are you the guy who paints sunsets?" the boy asked. Evan smiled. "Yeah," he said softly. "I just like to remind people to look at them while they still can." The boy nodded and ran off. Evan looked out at the water, golden and alive. He took a deep breath and smiled. He didn't miss the old life anymore, because he was finally living this one. Life moves fast. You blink and years disappear. You promise to call, to change, to start. Someday, but someday never comes. So whatever dream you're holding, whatever words you've left unsaid, say them. Do them. Live them. Because time won't stop for you. Wake up. Chase your purpose. Look around. Because life, beautiful, fragile, unstoppable life, is passing you by. Wake up. Life's passing you by. Written for those who forgot what it means to truly live.